Hey friends, so today I'm going to go to Piedmont Environmental Park and I'm going to go walk the trail. I'm trying to do 2 laps today. I believe it's 1.8 miles for the entire trail that I normally go, and I'm going to try and do that in under two hours. So it'll be right at 4 miles in 2 hours. Hopefully I can finish it in less than 2 hours, but we shall see. But yeah, so all right, let's go. Hey y'all, so I'm here at the trails and it's a beautiful day, and yeah, I'm gonna get started and I'm just gonna keep moving this go around. I'm not gonna stop and meditate or journal or any of that stuff. I'm really just trying to train right now so that when we get started working on the Appalachian Trail, my body is more conditioned to that type of just go, go, go. So I've got my Map My Run, which is an app. I think it's by Under Armour, and it just basically does like a GPS map of your walk, run, whatever it is that you're doing, and tells you like what your speed is, how far you went, all that good stuff. So it's a really cool tool I like to use. And so yeah, let's take a look at this. Look at these woods. Fall is here, friends. But anyways, so yeah, I'm gonna turn my tunes on and I'm gonna just get to it. Bye. Hey, I'm back. So I want to talk a little bit about our goal of walking the AT. So me and Jimmy have been discussing it for some time as far as trying to go on the Appalachian Trail and all that good stuff. You'll have to excuse my awfully loud breathing, but when you just go in it, it's just the way it is. But yeah, so back to the trail. We've been talking about it, like I said, for some time. But here lately, I've kind of gotten into this whole mindset of you're not promised tomorrow, so why wait kind of deal. You know, at first I was like, well, Brooke is young and she's not going to be into that kind of thing, and so we'll just wait till she's in high school and we'll do it then. Well, lo and behold, we start talking about it and I start watching videos and stuff about it, and she's literally watching them herself. Like, I think I fell asleep one night watching some videos and she started watching them and making notes in my little notebook. So surprise, surprise, you know, kind of deal. Like, it's almost like, oh y'all, there's deer. I can't turn my camera around. Let's see if I can see them. I wish I could turn my camera around. I'm gonna be very quiet. There they are. Look, you can see them. So yeah, she's been watching videos and We were thrifting the other day because, you know, I like thrift store shop. I don't want to say one man's trash is another man's treasure, but like that's a really good kind of saying for the whole thing. Really don't like this angle, but we're gonna roll with it. But you can find some really good deals on equipment, or anything really for that matter, that people barely used, instead of paying retail for it, you know? So we found her a book bag, not a book bag, a sleeping bag, and she is so excited about it, y'all. And it has these little fireflies on it that glow in the dark. It's like a little mason jar on the bottom. It has fireflies trickling out of it, and they glow in the dark. And I think it's so fitting for her because she loves to catch fireflies during the summertime. Y'all, squirrel moment. I'm totally gonna have to get me one of those things to hold this phone. But one step at a time. So back to what I was saying. Long story short, I'm so excited, y'all. Like, we've been watching videos, taking notes. You know, I just feel like it's kind of a God-send, God-driven moment here because, you know, I was making excuses, you know, and the one biggest excuse that I had, he's like, nope. I'm gonna just give her some little sprinkle sauce on there. I don't know what that means, but yeah, that's not an excuse anymore. Baby girl wants to go, so, and she's like talking about going now. And I told her, I said, look here, youngin', it's about to be winter, and the Appalachian Trail this time of year gets really cold at night, and I don't know if we're quite cut out for that yet, because I've never even overnight backpacked yet. Now I've camped, but you know, with like a whole car full of supplies to sustain us for a couple of days. I've never just had a backpack and just rolled with it. Now this is just a beginner backpack that's not really suitable for overnight camping or hiking and backpacking, but we're gonna get one. Jimmy's super excited about it, and I'm super excited that he's excited. I'm excited Brooke is excited, you know, because I'm at a point in my life where I don't want to call it a midlife crisis, because it's definitely not a crisis, but I've been through a lot in my lifetime, and you know, this is not the time or the place to talk about all of that, but I've moved forward from it, and I'm just at this place now where I need some peace, like this kind of peace, to move through to the next level of my life. And I know there's a lot of other ways to do that, but for me, this is so therapeutic. You know, like I said in my last video, it just really helps me connect with God. It helps me connect with nature and really become one with who God created me to be. I grew up in a city. Like, I grew up in the country part of the city, but I hung out in the city, so I never thought that this would be my journey. Never. So, you know, you just really can't put your eggs in one basket, I guess, maybe. I don't know what I'm trying to say here, but you just can't think that your life is going to go one way, because then you're going to be surprised because it doesn't go that way. Because we change, we grow, we evolve. And I've evolved in a way I never thought possible. I never thought would be the way I would evolve. But here we are. So, yeah. There's somebody talking over there. But yeah. So, back to what I was saying. Brookie was saying that she really wanted to start back, go on the trail soon. Because I was saying, we'd start maybe like late April, early May. She's like, no, Mom, let's do it before. So what I think we're going to do is we're going to do some backpacking excursions, like overnight stuff, like not on the Appalachian Trail, more lower altitude, but definitely in an area that's got the very similar terrain as what we'll be experiencing, so that we can kind of get mentally prepared, emotionally prepared, physically prepared. And that's kind of what I'm out here doing today. Like I said, I'm kind of going a little slow because I'm vlogging, but no biggie, because it's going to be a beautiful week this week, and it's going to be in the 70s all week, which is amazing. So we're just going to roll with that. But I've been doing a lot of exercising, like strength training lately. Like on Mondays I do kettlebell, and then on Tuesdays I do body pump, which is by a man named Les Mills. But this really awesome lady who works at the Y facilitates it. And the first time I did it, woo, kicked my tail. I hurt for a week. But since then, I took it down a little bit because I kind of went hard on the first one. Whew, not so hard anymore. As far as didn't go so hard the next 2 times. But I didn't even hurt at all the next 2 weeks. So I'm definitely gonna go up on my weights, because I have gotten a lot stronger doing the weightlifting over the last few weeks, like month, 2 months, something like that. But that's also in preparation for the journeys that we have lying ahead of us. And I'm so excited to share it with you guys, because I really feel like this is tapping into our primitive being of who we were truly created to be. We've got to check out from the matrix, this whole social media, technology, all of the electromagnetic waves and frequencies. We're just being bombarded on so many levels that we don't even realize. So when you get out in nature like this, you can tap into who we were for thousands of years. And that lets us, it almost takes a load off our shoulders, and we can be who we were created to be. It's hard to understand who God created you to be when there's so much going on. You're feeling like you are just not living up to expectations in so many areas, or you are comparing yourself to all these people when that's not your journey. That's not your God-given talent. And how are you going to figure out what that is if you don't take off all the layers and really tap into you? And that's how I do it, and I think that's how a lot of us can do it. It's by just getting out into nature, into what God created for us as human beings. He didn't create these technologies. He didn't create these phones. Now granted, they are beautiful ways of connecting. Beautiful. I mean, I would not be able to come to you in this modality if it wasn't for this device. if it wasn't for internet and social media. So I'm not totally and completely downing those things. They are important, but they are not that important. So I think that is going to be my spiel for today. I've gone on for about 12-13 minutes or so. If you are still watching, much love, because you know that's what we're called to do. I am a Christian by faith, a Christ follower. I am not associated with any particular religion. Matter of fact, I deplore religion in someone telling me what it is I should believe. Now, just a quick, there's my spot. Not stopping today, although I want to. God, it was really hard not to go over there and just woosah for a second, but I had a plan and a goal today, and we're going for it. So back to what I was saying, I believe in love. Jesus taught love. Love without bounds. Love your neighbor, love your enemy. So that's what all I'm about, is love. And the way we love one another is by helping each other be the best people, our best selves, so that we can serve the world with love through our God-given talents and purposes. And that is my goal for this whole journey, I believe, is to tap into what it is that God created me to be, so I can share it with you guys, to help you out, those of you who are having a hard time finding what it is that you were born to do, born to be, your God-given talents, to help you guys find them through connecting with nature and connecting with the self. So I am going to end there, and I am going to go at this trail. And I will pop back on. Well, no, I don't like that word. And I will come back on shortly. It will only be probably, gotta be careful. See, I'm not paying attention. It'll only be a few seconds for you guys, but about an hour or two for me. So I will be back and let you know how my walk went. Working on lap number 2. Just finished 2 miles and 43 minutes. So let's see if we can shave that down by a couple minutes. So we're on round 2. Look. I'm not sure if it's the same friends, but I'm back, friends. So I did 4 miles in about an hour and 23 minutes. And as you can tell, I'm a little tired. It's starting to get a little dust dark. It's about 4:37, and I'm gonna go over here to this little rest area at the Piedmont Environmental Center, the actual center. And I am going to rest for a few minutes because I'm sweating and I'm hot because I just pushed really hard. But, you know, that's just part of conditioning and training and all that good stuff, getting ready. It's a beautiful little area here. It's got a lot of like different birds and stuff over here, and they put out all kinds of different feed for different types of birds. So it's actually like a little bird watch area. But I don't normally come over here and rest, but I still have some time on my hands. And my baby girl is with her older sister. My oldest daughter, she picked her up from school. And they're spending some time together. So I'm just gonna rest here for a few minutes and I guess hit the road. I've actually gonna go do kettlebell tonight, so I'm curious as to how that's going to be. Because I'm sure I just burned a bunch of calories just now, and then that's going to be about an hour of weightlifting and body weight exercises. But you know, I know I'm up for it. I've been dedicating a lot of time over the past few months into strengthening my body, getting my physical endurance up. So it's a challenge for me to you know, just kind of see where I'm at physically, and just kind of keep strengthening myself, because that's what it's all about. You know, I want my body to be in the best shape it can be in, so that I can be, God willing, be alive for many, many years for my kids and my great-grandkids and my grandkids and all that good stuff. And also set an example to my children to really invest in yourself, or invest in mind, body, and soul, because unless you're in a place of peace and able to live in a place of joy while going through hardships, you know, that's what makes life worthwhile, and that's what keeps you out of depression, out of just, you know, feeling like what's the point, you know? There's a lot of that going on these days, and I was once guilty of that, and I once had that struggle. But being able to get out into nature and exercise and just move my body has really gotten me to a place where I mean, I still struggle, but I'm a lot better. So yes, God is good. But that was a good workout. I'm gonna rest for a little bit, and then I'm gonna probably go eat some protein and hit up kettlebell. Bye everybody.